What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're all doing well. Had a busy, productive day. I'm like, yeah, it's stream day, so we're going to get into it here. So, finished up Hollow Knight, second day of second chances with that the other day, and turned out I didn't really like it. Actually, it went from a dislike to a meh rating, like it was passable. It really wasn't for me. It was made a lot better with the patches and stuff, so it's a try it if you like it type deal, if you like Metroidvanias, but it's just way too long. The save spots are super spread out way too far in some cases. Sometimes you'll hit like a save spot at one after another super fast, and other times it's like you'll complete an entire level and there's not one there and you die and you have to go all the way back through half the world. It's like, okay, this is annoying. So I figured today, don't have everything lined up. Let's do some arcade games. Let's get some stuff going here. I'm just going to pick a game. I'm going to do a CPS 1 game right now. But if anyone has any picks or suggestions, by all means, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to play them. Have a full Fatal Burn Neo set and a MAME set as well. Let's stick with the classic here. Let's do... Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. This was a game that I didn't know about until MAME came out. Actually, it wasn't MAME, it was Callus. It was the very first CPS1 emulator that I'd ever seen or found back in the day. And that's why I found this game. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Alright, so let's see. Do I have... No, I don't have anything set up. Of course not. I thought I did. So set up for my old PS3 stick, so that's why. Back jump. System pause. There we go. And save settings. Here we go. Alright, so let's just make sure everything here is fine. System config, 1 credit, continues on. Demo sound always on. For me. Alright, here we go. Yes, I like this arcade game. I think it's a lot of fun. I was really happy I stumbled across it in Callus years ago. We're talking like 97, 98. Actually, I think it was probably 98, 99 Callus came around. That was a big one. Alright, we'll just work our way through. Tired of you interfering with our business. I will teach you a lesson. Yeah, so I think this was... No, this wasn't released too long ago. Maybe it was. So there's a Capcom like collection of like 6 different beat 'em ups and stuff like that where classically were put out on PC and consoles, I want to say, not too long ago. Oh, Captain Commando was one of them. This is one that's like licensing hell. Just like for everybody involved. You got a lot of people in this world. I mean, it's the apocalypse, post-apocalypse, and they're kind enough to drop like entire steak dinners. Get away from that dino. Your carcass will fatten this up. Ooh, hemorrhoid donut. There was also a Cadillacs and Dinosaurs game that was released for the Sega CD, and that's a completely different game. Pictures hunting in the northern woods. Don't mess with them, guys. Really nuts. Basically, you can like stop him from like hurting this guy or waking up the dinosaur. Then it won't attack or anything. It'll just stay nice and quiet. You don't want this thing waking up and causing havoc. This is where we start seeing Blanca rejects, or was that Punisher? It could have been the Punisher, maybe that was. Really? Really? Yeah, so this guy's like the first boss, but he's on the credit screen for everything. I don't know why. It's like he's just a nobody. That guy's just going to town. XXX me. Oh, I think he's asking me for a date. Is that Wan Fu from... Yeah, that's definitely Wan Fu from Samurai Spirits. What's really missing is like Warriors of Fate stuff, where you actually have like secret moves you can pull off. People would explode if you did it. We actually got like secretly gory, which is kind of interesting for a game. Hey man, I look pretty busy. It's a good time to take Jack's garage. Now we get to roll around the car. It's the only time to do it. Pick the car up, be safer, go for it. So you just get to run everybody down. Come on, dude, really? Oh. Yeah, if you don't knock him off soon, if you don't knock him down nearly as much as I did, then he's like a total pain. What a whip! A garage, somebody's going to pay. Probably the insurance company. You paid up the premiums, right? You did. Oh, crap. Alright, open up my PCT Zero Raspberry. Okay, just those barrels, hurry up. Worked great. Nice place. Now it's mine. Oh, he's diabolical. Who's eating gum? You chew gum. You don't eat it. Or maybe she's saying delicious like it's like a zebra stripe gum, where it only has that flavor for like 0.2 seconds. It looks like I need to knock down the game audio just a little bit. Alright, let's see how this works. Let's make sure. Yep, fitting all on the screen. Looks like it's a little too high. There we go. Alright, here we go. Wow, that guy just like jump a motorcycle like with no ramps whatsoever. That is impressive. Don't recognize this. Hold your fire. It's a good one. It's Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. It's a game that will never be re-released officially because it is like licensing hell. It is crazy. Like all the different people they had to pay off Capcom, and then it was a comic book, which was then split among different people who don't like each other now, and it's all sorts of crazy stuff. So this is a game that I didn't find out about until Callus came along, which was like the first CPS1 emulator back in like 1998, I believe it was, 98, 99. I was like, what is this game? It's like, why did I never hear about this in the arcades? So it's a fun beat 'em up. It's pretty good, but it's just different licensing. Like you'll just never see it reproduced anywhere else. There was a version that came out for the Sega CD, but it was a completely different game. But if you have any suggestions for an arcade game that I should play tonight, by all means, let me know. I am more than up for it. I have a complete Final Burn Neo set, and also a full meme set. Ooh, Hemorrhoid Donut. That was nice on the drop of Sunday. Gonna end your little adventure. He's got a boomerang, look out! I said look out! Jeez, come on, man. But is it like as reliable as an SKS? Does it go off and like, because it doesn't have the safety? It's got a floating firing pin. Yeah, I have a dive kick? What? I figure out how to do that. Yeah, okay. Cool. Isn't Donovan for like Darkstalkers or? see. Miss! Miss! Oh. Oh. Don't know. It's been too long since I played Streets of Rage. He looks so smart in this picture. It's like, this is the best picture they can get of him. Me punch people. Hello, this is Mace. Help, we're under attack. The dinosaurs have gone crazy. Please help us. Sure, old man. Oh, I shouldn't have hit that dinosaur. Did I just punch a knife out of the air? That's awesome. Uh-oh. That's not good. Keem's like, yeah, we're just gonna wait for you to get closer and then blow it up on you. He's like, hey, I've earned my smoke break. And this is where you're seeing the Blanca ripoffs show up. Although, are they really ripoffs if it's a Capcom game? Now we're back to Jack D, Mr. Boring. But he's got a bazooka, so instantly more interesting. Remember, kids, guns are the answer to the question. The question is, when is it appropriate to use violence when you have a gun? Oh, I remember the boss on stage being a pain in the butt. Yes, this guy doesn't seem to have anything special about him. It's like the big guy, you could like run and hit jump and then attack, and like you do this kind of like lunging jump punch. This guy is just, I just gotta slide, I guess. Nothing really special. It's not like Alien vs. Predator where you have like a set move set for everybody just about. Thank you for coming. The Black Marketers. Yeah, something. Because I wouldn't help with their master's evil plan. His name is... This is on my crotch. Blows his face off. Get shot in the back regardless. It's like a final uppercut, but you're just like spinning around. You're doing a... Was it Rev Upper? What was that called? Rev Upper from Streets of Rage 2? Burn Knuckle? Yeah, he's not really dead. Nope, she doesn't have a dive kick either. She's got that wonderful kick that does that and takes a crap ton of damage. It's the problem with this boss is it spends a lot of time off the screen. What the heck? The doctor is mad. He's creating new life forms. Like some Dr. Moreau or something on some weird island. Jungle and mine. Okay. Yeah, so this guy seems to be like one of the better people just because like mobility. It's like he's got an instant dive kick. You just press jump straight up or move forward, down and kick, or down and punch. Yeah, it's pretty much instant dive kick. It hits multiple people. Except for when the game doesn't want to let you do it anymore. It's like, no more dive kick for you. The guy's just like, I'm just gonna take a smoke break right now. Everyone's got it lined up. Get it all handled. Look at the jungle, baby. You gotta die. Oh, that is not emulating correctly. Oh, come on. I would say at least 21 seconds. I would have been generous with this. I've had more Bleckas to fight. Can't go any further. I'll show you the incredible power of the Doctor. I don't think this guy knew that was gonna happen. He's like, oh crap, I didn't know that was gonna happen. I thought I was gonna get stronger. I didn't realize I was gonna mutate into this thing. My daughter's quinceañera next week. How am I gonna show up like this? Back to Mr. Jack, Mr. Boring. That's a right hook, that's not an uppercut. Someone needs to tell the difference here. Is it another false finish? Yep. Can't you tell I have the turbo button on right now on my arcade stick? Ooh, hammer donut, give it. Okay, so she does have a special. It's down, up, I guess? Yep. But it's not consistent. Now is everyone finally dead? Okay, the music stopped, finally. This guy looks familiar. I think it's the genius Dr. Fessenden. This equipment looks like the staff in the underground ruins. I mean, the stuff or the staff? I'm gonna break that barrel, there's gonna be food in there. Nope, that was a gun, okay. Yes, dramatic front flip into the elevator. I don't know what it is, but it kind of reminds me of Mega Man X music right now. I mean, it's Capcom, of course. I mean, you're gonna have like similar music styles and stuff based on programmers. Like more like Mega Man X2, I would say. Not really X1, but more of X2. I don't know, I think people might go back to libraries and stuff if they were more this interesting. If you had people walking around with guns, like fights breaking out. Make learning cool again. Teach kids to do a decimal system. Yeah, last time I was in a library, there wasn't any Blanca knockoffs or rolling barrels or anything like that coming at me. I'm disappointed. No one's ever eaten a hot dog and said, that's good. I mean, maybe like if it's a tasty dog, but I mean, even then, you're still like, I have made a horrible mistake because I just ate a hot dog. But I can't wait for the stream, though, to be over tonight, just for one simple reason. The riff tracks of Jim Cotta finally came out today. I've been waiting for it to come out for so long. Jim Cotta is one of my favorite cheesy 80s movies. You fools dare to stop the creator of A New World? Yes, I do, and your Rubik's Cube giant background there. It's running off of 48 kilobytes. Hey, Jay, what's up, buddy? Dropping by for a minute. That's cool. It's good to see you. I did. I played 2 streams of it of my Second Chance series. I actually need to get those up on YouTube. They're uploaded, but I need to like get all the information written in and post them up for the archive. But I went from hating the game to thinking it was mediocre. I give it my rating. So when I first played it, it was unpatched. It was like day 1 the game came out on the Switch, which the Pro Controller has massive problems with the down button. You need to use that a lot. And yeah, it was unpatched. Things in the stores cost like way too much money. It was like, oh, you want a map? It's $500. When you died, you lost all your money. You didn't have this soul thing pop up at all to recover it back. So you just lost all your money completely. Had to start over, and enemies only gave you $1 per kill. Now they give you like 3 on average. And they dropped down the store prices to like $200 a map and everything else. So it was actually more reasonable to play with all the patches. Hollow Knight was the one Metroidvania I never played. Never enjoyed so much. I thought, maybe. And I enjoyed it so much. I thought, maybe Metroidvania actually is for me, contrary to what I thought before. It can be fun. It depends on the game. What really bugged me too about the game was just an inconsistency in the map and the level design. There's like long stretches where you have nothing going on, nothing happening. Okay, so that's his special. Nothing going on, like no save points. And if you die, you have to go like traverse this humongous long stretch back to where you were. But I mean, but other games to me seemed like they did it a lot better. And like I'm talking like Super Metroid, of course, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It's not a perfect game, but it's better than what it used to be. I mean, when it first started off, it was ridiculously bad. It was like, why are people praising this? It was like questionable. And what I always hear was the comparisons like, it's like Dark Souls. It's like, and is that like, it's hard? That's the stupidest thing I've heard. But it's like, but yeah, it's like, it got better with the patches. It really did. Yeah, because I mean, like I said, I played it like day 1 on the Switch, and I was like not impressed. I was really upset that I spent money on it. Yeah, it's just with like the level of grinding required was that on level of a Korean MMORPG. It was insane. Sorry, Far, you've only witnessed a taste of my power. If you dare, come and behold true genius. And I said I just got dropped by, but if you have any arcade game suggestions for me to play tonight, I'm all ears, because it's going to be over pretty soon. This is the final level, I think. Or a little storytelling where you understand the story, but if you get a sense of there's so much more that happening, and will happen, you can speculate. It's like, Hollow Knight kind of reminded me of the story, like, also on the lines of like a Bloodborne, because there's like stuff going on, like you're just getting right in the middle of it, but there's a story going on before that happened, and you kind of piece together parts of it. So many enemies fight off screen in this game. It's crazy. Yeah, it's like, that was back like when everything was the Dark Souls. It was popular for like, well, if we don't know exactly what it's like, or if it's briefly like shares the same mechanic of Dark Souls, it's instantly the Dark Souls of blank. Have I played Hades? No. I seen it's been in beta for a long time, but finally got out of it and got an official release. I hear people really like it, but I have not played it. Is it by? I think it might be by the same people who did Bastion, which I really enjoyed, and then they made Transistor, which I didn't think was that great. I didn't think it was bad. It was just like, didn't really capture me. Played early access. Played a ton if it was released recently. Yeah, because like I said, I've heard that people were really enjoying it. I really don't know much about the game. There's no Ninja Turtles down here. My childhood was a lie. Confident to say it's the best Supergiant game yet. Maker of Bastion. Like I said, okay, that's what I was thinking about, because the style kind of reminded me of the visuals of Bastion, which I've been actually wanting to play on stream. So I don't have it on PC, I have it on my 360. Furthermore, saying something shows us what roguelikes could be. Do not get between me and my hot dog. I need my cholesterol, horse lips, and pig anus meal. I'm not saying that's what hot dogs are made of, but I'm not saying that's what they're made of. Even long after getting the credits, continues to unlock both gameplay upgrades and story elements. So it sounds like it has a new game plus feature, which is always welcomed. I know Ghost of Tsushima just got an upgrade today, just got the patch put out that puts in new game plus. It's like, okay, that'd be interesting to see, but yeah, usually. Here we check out some gameplay footage and say it looks like it could be fun. We'll try. Wholeheartedly endorse it. That's good. Yeah, I still gotta get to Alan Wake as well. That's another one you recommended that I try. I don't know. I think Cyberpunk 2070 is just being overhyped. People are putting a lot of their expectations into it because it's a CD Red game. We'll want to see. Especially because, like, when they were showing off like the early demo stuff of it, like from a year or two ago, people were not impressed with what they were seeing at the gameplay. And if they've kept the same structure like that, there's going to be a problem. So hopefully they've fixed it all the time that they've had working on it. Really? Don't pick it up. Just throw it at somebody. Has a full life refill. Die. Some people say it's really doesn't hold up to modern standards. Maybe. I mean, I played GoldenEye not too long ago. That was a game where, like, I enjoyed it at first, and then, like, I could understand why people didn't like it at the end. It's like, yeah, there's mechanics that we don't put up with 20 years later. Been expecting you. You're just in time to start your new life. Shall we begin? I guess so. Man, that guy's got a killer headbutt. Headbutt and hitbox. Combine them together and get hitbox. That's the thing too. I've also been playing through Control, so I can get to like the newest DLC they put in, which actually had ties to Alan Wake. Oh, I found a perfectly legal version to download for free. Yeah, that's what I found for Alan Wake. Completely. Pathetic fools, no witness. Now witness the true power of this fully operational Death Star. I've finally done it! I'll strengthen the mighty dinosaur and my extreme intelligence together in one body. So it looks like an alien popping out in the middle, and then two-headed dinosaur. Yeah. Girl's mind and control! Plus some jerk of the bazooka shows up. Some guy with terrible speed, range, and attacks. Watching another episode of Haunting of Hill House tonight. Yes, wish your pants luck. May they be... Well, you can always buy Depends. I mean, you can just poop with confidence. I will be watching the riff tracks of Jim Cotta. Which I've been waiting for to come out, so I'm excited. Yeah. What's that? Oh. Only the best 80s movie ever. Let me read the synopsis for you from Riff Tracks. It's hilarious. It's pretty good. Let's see. Yes. Back in the glorious era before Hollywood discovered irony, known as the 80s, some coked-up lunatics decided in what action movies were missing were the words gymnastics. The result was Rambo on a pommel horse, and its name is Jim Cotta. Yeah, so basically, there's this gymnast who's working for the CIA who has to play the world's most deadliest game where everyone gets hunted down, but if you survive, then you get any wish you want. And the wish is to put an early missile detection system in the country of Parmistan, which doesn't exist, of course. And so he combines gymnastics with karate and creates a style called Jim Cotta. And it is amazing. It is epic. It is incredibly bad, but incredibly hilarious at the same time. Let me see. Let me log out here. Yeah, because this game's beaten already, so show you the preview on the site. Desktop.
Can't a weird old guy calibrate his high? Can't a weird old guy calibrate his hi-fi to pretzel logic in peace?
Float like a butterfly, sting like Mary Lou Retton.
Anyone trying to avoid an obstacle
Smell
will be
Brooks.
instantly killed.
How come American Ninja Warrior doesn't have that rule?
Just a little anti-American sentiment running around. But I think...
Sorry, I just wanted to try before I buy.
Ah, Gabe from The Office. I should have known.
Why are you letting him kick you? You all have razor-sharp scythes!
There are many sounds around us. Each slide is different, so small as to go unnoticed.
Do you like my bird? You didn't say anything about my bird.
Jim Cotta!
Finally, it's legitimate!
Is it?
The guy just falls down for no reason. I love it. So yeah, the entire movie is it's just insane. It's just a fever dream of action. Like, they're running through, they're trying to kill him. And he comes into like this crazy town where everyone corners him, and there's just this pommel horse in the middle of town square for no reason. So he gets to do a full gymnastics routine while kicking people in the face. It's amazing. It's the 80s. What more can you say, really? Oh, yes, exactly. Yes, it's where the country where Parmesan cheese comes from. Not Italy, no, it's Parmistan. Yeah, you might want to check that out. Check out that folder. Might be something interesting in there. Might be the movie and maybe the riff tracks. I'm just saying, could be in there. Not saying it is, but it could be. I'm surprised MacGyver never did beat up ninjas. Maybe he did. I don't know. The show went on for a while. But MacGyver did not hold up as a television show. You go and you watch that show now and you're like, this is kind of hokey. Hada! I'll stay here with the explosions. Jack! Hada! This is almost like a Taito ending. A lot of Taito games just had like terrible endings, like depressing endings. It's like, hey, you beat the game, and then you die horribly at the end. It's like, wow, okay. Yeah, you should see his close-up picture. He doesn't look too bright. Many thanks, Pooh, Nin, Hor, Alex, and Super Joe. In the future, everyone will have steroids. Yeah, we barely made it in the car. We're gonna drive off without you assholes. Bye. Yeah, she doesn't let them get in the car. There's space in the back they can hang out on. So what I love about Hokuto no Ken, Fist of the North Star, which is a game I could play on stream if you so wish it. It's like everyone's starving for resources and food when there's these guys walking around who are like 10 feet tall, just pure muscle mass, like 800 pounds of muscle. It's like, well, at least they found the secret steroid stash. If anyone has a suggestion... Yes, that is exactly where that phrase came from. Maiwa wo shinderu. You're already dead. The movie was epic too. It was condensing things together, but the movie was quite violent and amazing. But like I said, you might want to check out that G Drive link. So does anyone have any suggestions for an arcade game I should play? I have a full, complete Final Bird Neo and MAME ROM set ready to go, along with other things too. I have Null DC Bear, which actually lets you play Autonomous Wave games too, so Hokuto no Ken can be on the list. But if you have any suggestions, put them in the chat right now. I'm going to run to the restroom real fast. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. So does anyone have any suggestions for a game to play, or should I just pick a random one? Put up the technical difficulties one. Yeah, looks like we don't have any takers, which sucks, but we'll play this instead. We'll try a little bit of this game. Hold on a second here. Accidentally moved around the window, resized it, didn't want to do that.
I'm Jackie Chan. This is my game.
Yes. Jackie Chan had a video game. 2 of them, actually. This is the second revision that lets you play as him. He is amazingly broken. Your settings. Okay, we're good.
Let's start to this now.
Yeah, I think this is the one that's like super busted, Jackie. Battletoads. Ooh. That's a good suggestion. I think I did that a couple days ago, but I can do it again. No biggie. Well, there was a Battletoads arcade game. There's a lot of FMV games like that. There's I have one called Cliffhanger, which is they took Castle Caligostro, which is a Lupin the Third movie, and turned it into an FMV game. I have that on MAME. Yeah, they really don't want you to jump at this game. Okay, this emulation's kind of weird. So did you think of what it was, Jay?
Good fight. Come on, come on. Fight.
Oh my god, the damage. Yeah, the damage scale in this game is crazy.
You're getting better.
If you ever see someone play this is really good at it, Lord BBH. That dude's really good at this game. Say fly away!
Good fight.
If anyone has any suggestions for arcade games I should play, by all means put them in the chat.
Good fight.
Be willing to play them up.
Come on. Fight. You're getting better. Fight. Good fight.
Now we're looking for... There we go. I was thinking, it's like, wow, it's set to 4 difficulty already. Let's put it on easiest and see how far we can get. That'll be fun.
Come on, come on. Fight.
Really? Chip him out. Stream froze. You didn't realize it. Uh-oh. So did you think of the game that you're looking for, Jay?
Good fight. Hello? Hello? Come on.
Oh, Dragon's Lair. I think that's the one you're thinking about. It's like animated. Technically an arcade game, I could do it. Don't ask why I got large there, I don't know why. I'd have to install it though, but it wouldn't take too long to do. I think I still have it on my computer. That was not fun. It's not bad at all. Now they added like the drawbridge sequence actually was added in for the home ports of it. It didn't exist in the arcade. A wins.
You're getting better. Fight.
Six-hit combo, do almost nothing. Computer lands a hit on me. It's like, here's half your life.
Hello? Hello?
So that was a fatality move, but Jackie Chan doesn't kill people, so, yeah. Input read. Bruce Lee, this is Jackie Chan, dude. Bruce Lee, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you, sir? Although Jackie Chan was in Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon. He got killed by him. He was Nameless Henchman number 2 in the underground heroin base. Chip out. Yeah, Jackie Chan's a man who just needs to quit making movies, because his whole career was basically built upon like him doing his own stunts, and he's just like too old and beaten up to do them. Then now he has a stunt double doing his stunts. It's like, dude, it's like he's not doing his own stuff anymore. It's like time to give it up. I mean, it's what you're known for. He did a lot of, I mean, he's done a lot of crazy crap. Okay, I still do have Dragon's Lair on my computer. Good, let me install it real quick. I don't know, maybe. It's like some of them would really hold up, I think. Super Cop is like legendary for like the insanity that they pulled off. Just like driving through a whole like a village, just crashing everything constantly. And then there's the famous mall fight scene where like people are jumping through real plates of glass. It wasn't stunt glass, it was like real glass. Everyone had to get stitches. He burned off the skin out of his hand, getting electrocuted. Like sliding down a pole, crashes on the ground, breaks a bone, gets up and runs off set in order to complete the scene. It's like, holy crap. It's like, that was dedication. Yeah, he was getting electrocuted all the way down. Then he had a fall to do, so he burned off all the skin on his hands, getting electrocuted as he slid down there. But yeah, it was like, Super Cop was crazy. There was also a scene in the beginning too where his double-decker bus was supposed to stop like right on like a certain part. It didn't stop. Like these stuntmen were supposed to be like flying far enough to land on cars safely, and they missed. Like the bus stopped too short, and they landed like on their necks in the pavement in front of them. It's like they almost like broke their necks. You see, like, how are you walking away from this insanity? And it turned out to be perfectly fine. It's like, Jesus. Installing, please wait. Yeah, it's like he's kind of past his prime, but he needs to take like little smaller acting roles and stuff. There was one he did not too long ago where he's playing a terrorist He kills a terrorist or like that, and Pierce Brosnan's in it as well. And it was like there's action in that movie, but I don't think it's like super insane stunts. I mean, but also Jackie Chan ran into the problem too of where there's only so much crazy crap you can do, really. So many objects and weird things you can do fights with and in situations. He's kind of done it all. So there's nothing really left for him to do. It's like this wonderful insanity. He has to get up and run out of the scene to keep going. You grab the guy. It's like holy crap, man. The only thing that can unlegend him is like if it turns out he's like a pedophile or something. That's the only thing that's going to wreck his career at this point. He's had secret love children, things like that hasn't really derailed him. But here we go. Got Dragon's Lair loading up right now. Stop. It's like, yeah, let's launch it. Let's load up GOG Galaxy. You're like, no, how about you don't? There we go. Good. Let's see. Oh, this game's a pain in the butt. I don't think I can resize this window. Give me a second here. I'm working on it. No, I really can't, of course. Okay, so this is going to be a little tricky to do. Let's see. It won't let you resize your window at all. So I'm going to pull up chat on my phone so I can see what's going on. Here we go. And then we need to get OBS to recognize this. Window capture, Lair. Doesn't quite fit, but it's going to be close enough, so we'll do that. How's that look? Looks fine so far. Is I have it full screen right now on my desktop. Let's see. Pull it up on my cell phone. Okay, yeah, it looks great. Okay. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It looks like it's... Is it running like... Is it choppy? So I'm watching the birds go flying by. And they are like choppy as hell. Hmm. No, that's not what the menu looks like. That's the problem. What if I take it out of full screen like this? Let me see. Okay, that seemed a little bit smoother now. There we go. Now it's working fine. Okay. So I had to go in the properties for the game and then change it so it was like disabling like full screen optimizations. So okay, play game. Off. Arcade cabinet. Yeah, it's got like borders, but I mean, we'll have to live with it. At least it's working. I think it might be working. We'll see. Yep. Okay, didn't read that directional input. Let's try this. It looks smooth on my cell phone, at least. Okay, now it's reading my arcade stick. Good. I remember playing this in the arcade. You could hear that poor laser disc just grinding away as fast as it could, like trying to keep up with everything. It's like, come on, game, here we go. Had to stop and think. I was like, I've never seen it wait that long before to load up a level. Oh, that was no time to react. Hit up. And the actual in the arcade game, you didn't repeat ones here. Like when you died, it would automatically take you to a different scene, so it made it a lot harder to memorize stuff and the layouts. Unless it's not reading up correctly. I wonder if it's reversed for some reason. Let me try hitting down and see if that does it, which wouldn't make sense, but I'm going to try it there. Because left and right seem to be working just fine. Yeah, so down works for up. I don't understand why. But left and right are still left and right. They're not reversed. Go figure that logic. Okay, so down is... Yeah, I don't know why up and down are reversed on this. It is so bizarre. Yeah, it's just that one is reversed, and there's no setup in this at all. You select your game, and then that's it. And I've never had it do that before, but of course I didn't play it with an arcade stick. Can you try plugging in a 360 controller, or the Xbox One controller, I should say. Unplugging fight stick. It's unraveled. Grab a replacement, by all means. Alright, so let's do these rolls here. Let's give us a shot. Okay, so now it works on the D-pad. So, Xbox One gamepad works fine. 360 fight stick has problems with it. I remember playing this on my Windows 95 PC with my brother, and for whatever reason our DOS port, like, it wouldn't have sound, but we had like the full game, like, so all the video and stuff, so we were just like go through and kept trying to figure out. The worst one of all was these like two spinning, I guess, cudgels we'll call them, and like we couldn't never figure out the timing for that. So it's what was supposed to. They made it a little bit easier, and also when you played the arcade, you didn't have the up, down, left, right, or action buttons on to do it. So I mean, game. Oh, you gotta love Unity ports of games. They are just so buggy as hell. I pressed it. Come on. Continue. This one was brutal. Never could figure out the timing for it. It was like rarely we ever got past that stupid swinging part. This room is pretty tricky too. Oops. Really? Come on, game. You have to double tap up. Now, if you want to play a game like this that's like super ridiculous timing, Space Ace, or even Dragon's Lair 2, that was like super impossible timing. 2 was like just non-stop button presses. The arcade version was pretty much impossible to play. I'll imagine to get somewhere playing the home versions here. It's the most simple room ever you get to do. It's like, alright. Is it cliffhanger? I want to get more CHD games for me, but those just take up so much space. Or maybe it's Street Fighter the movie, the arcade game. You're pretty far behind if you're just now seeing that. You might want to pause and unpause. Or maybe I'm just reading it right now. Because space, yeah. Maybe you just saw it. Not sure. Yeah, I probably just saw the message for it. So not only would make the arcade like really hard, as well as you also have mirrored scenes. So you're used to playing it one way and you see it again, it'd be the exact opposite, it'd be flipped. Mirror flipped. NVMe screw. Jeez. Yeah, hopefully it stays. Hopefully that continues to be the same thing. You know, hold in place and not have any problems. Yeah, I would really like to make a fully dedicated main machine, arcade machine, but gosh, the timing for this is stupid. That's what I normally saw right there. Like, this is the mirror flip from earlier. It's supposed to be playing by the home timing, but this is like definitely the arcade timing on it. The arcade is brutal. I mean, back in the day, it was like $1 to play, which would be like maybe $3 to play or so. I guess if you use a comparison. Back when arcade games were 25 cents each, this was $1 to play. It was like $1 for 2 lives or so. 2 or 3 lives. So it'd go by pretty quickly. Well, Street Fighter wasn't around yet. Well, the original would still be around a couple years later. This came out like 1983, I think, in arcades. I didn't first play it until like 87, which actually the first Street Fighter was out around that time, and it was a completely different game. Yeah, this was like 9 years before Street Fighter 2. Arcades were fun, man. It was a different time to grow up, for sure. I was actually in the arcade the day Street Fighter 2 came out, like, was released. I remember just being impressed, like, holy crap, they made a sequel to Street Fighter? And then, like, I saw 6 buttons. I'm like, that just blew my fragile little brain. I'm like, what the hell? Because, like, the most complex you had at that time was maybe 4 buttons total on arcade. That was rare. It was usually 2 or 3. And Roll's this thing, and it's got 8 characters you can pick. Another huge thing for arcade games, and then 6 buttons on top of it. What vintage am I? I was born in 81. So I am 39. It was mostly a time thing, really. Also, like, arcades were the place to go to play video games, like, if you wanted to play the newest, greatest video games, because nothing at home looked anything close to this. You know, not like this game in particular, but like any games, really. Like, if you wanted the best-looking video games, you had to go to an arcade, spend money. Man, it is making me do all these ones mirrored again. This can be right to get out of the pool. Up. You hug the wall and you swing at it. Your left, then you go up. Prince of Persia? Oh yeah. So we should be getting to the final Dragon's Lair right now. Here we are, finally. Yeah, this sequence kind of long. The arcade did not have a continue, by the way. The arcade, when you died, that was it. Like, game over, game over. That's a good suggestion. I'm much more of a fan of Out of This World, though. Oh, damn it, so it's locked again. Which are like the successor to Prince of Persia, those type of games. Hurt me.
With a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword. Yay! And that is that. That was Dragon's Lair. Go and oh, here we go. Yes, that would have been much more impressive in the actual arcade. I agree. That's not good. My ROM set not valid.
I mean, perfectly legally owned arcade dump. Have to relaunch because it didn't recognize it had a fight stick plugged in. I want to play the Asuka thing a couple days ago. Or an SSD mom's work PC running Western Digital Blue. Ugh, yeah. Clindle asks, warning, are you sure target gets erased? Are you sure? Like, oh. That puts fear into everybody. That's why I always make sure you have a backup ahead of time. Hmm. So classic jams right there. I still want an arcade cabinet of this. With a miscolored Chun-Li. Not Championship Edition, not Turbo, not Super. Just plain old Street Fighter 2. I think it's RAID 5 is where you can have it, like, basically, it'll duplicate itself and rebuild itself. If you have a hard drive failure, if one of the drives fails, pop in the next one. Like, pop in the new one, it'll rebuild itself. I was playing Third Strike, the 3 series, Street Fighter 3 series not too long ago. This feels so slow by comparison. Yeah, Raid 1 is mirroring, and then Raid 5 is, like, I think mirroring striping. Which is great if you have, like, 3 or more hard drives, really. A lot of people, for the home use, if you have more than one, usually Raid 1 is pretty good to go with.
Round one, fight!
Damn it, Chun-Li, knock it off. Oh yeah, you also had variable damage too. Never scam. Be nice. There we go. Time it until she stands right up into it. Man, I remember back in the arcade that it was always a race to pick Chun-Li. Especially since our version, like we had like the very first version that came out at the arcade I was at, where she had like a flip kick that they wouldn't give back to her like until I think it was Turbo, where she'll basically cross you up, she flips over you and hits you from the other side. Anything coming up on list of second chances? I think I have, because I'm limited to what I can do right now for only on PC because of Elgato crapping out again. I think so. Probably Devil May Cry 5 might be the next one because I have that on PC. I'm thinking I might also start up a playthrough of Bravely Default. Should be fun. Or I could do Earthbound just to troll everybody in chat who shows up. But everything else I have for second chances is console related, so gotta wait for Elgato to get off their asses and get back to me again. I was just bored to tears with Devil May Cry 5. It was like enemies died way too fast. It was all about doing combos and stuff and just looking cool. It didn't present a challenge to me at all. And I was just like, okay, I'm just bored to tears, so I just gave up on it like mission 4. Devil May Cry, the reboot, I guess we'll call it, it's actually not a bad game. It's pretty good. Most of the time I find out when people crap all over it, they never played it, or they didn't play past the first level. Yeah, some people still go, oh, they changed him around. It's like, yeah, they did. Deal with it, you know? But yeah, he grows as a character, and people are like, well, he's really obnoxious. I'm like, yes, that's part of his growth as a character. By the end, he's not so much. He goes from hating humanity to realizing, like, hey, these people need me as their protector because my brother's kind of crazy and wants to kill everyone. Input reads, the fireball battle. The thing is, you already had Dante's so for like supposed like youth years. It was Devil May Cry 3. Oh, you gotta love those redizzies. Why do you fight a car? Why not? It's the one that makes you do it.
Round 2, fight!
I mean, it's what started the whole thing about, like, you gotta beat up a car, man. Actually, it was Final Fight. Final Fight had the first bonus game of beating up a car, and then made it in Street Fighter, and Street Fighter was just more popular, I guess.
Round 1, fight!
And I'm dizzy. No, I tried to do an uppercut. It's a double KO. Yep. There's the flash kick. I knew it was gonna come. One hit dizzy. Oh yeah, this game was super unbalanced for that. Well, I'm glad you're having fun. Yeah, Guile was just like crazy range in this game. They toned him down a little bit more for Turbo. Slightly. I love those input reads there. It was hilarious to watch on the playback again. It's like when I started jabbing like crazy. It was like, did like 2 jabs up forward, then down and up. And like it matched him perfectly. I think it's the one you can cheese it out where, yeah, if you loses that character, interesting. It's not supposed to be in this level, but what? Shenanigans. You all saw it, shenanigans. I send a message to Carmen, hold on. Nope, still doesn't do it, okay. I think on the Super Nintendo version you could cheese out like that. It was like literally if you picked the character and you died with them, then they'd be wiped off the map. You wouldn't have to fight them. There's a YouTuber by the name of Desk. He does he's really good at combos and stuff like that in these Street Fighter games. He did a video showing exactly how this game cheats, like right there. It's like throwing sonic booms that are physically impossible to do. You have to have at least a 2-second charge time. And threw 2 of them back to back. Now it's like to do like the standing jab punch and the flash kick. It's things that only the game can do itself. Alright, so let's fire up the old classic. Now, when I played this game, it was 2 buttons only, and it was pressure sensitive. So you had to, the harder you hit the button, the level attack would change. So if you lightly tapped it, then you would get, Jesus, fix this here. You get like just a light punch. And then if you went through and like you slammed it as hard as you could, then you get yourself a heart attack. Not a heart attack, but like a harder punch or kick. But yeah, this game was innovative. Retsu! Back when you had red hair and red shoes. Now, there's like the 30th anniversary collection of this game came out, and they actually modified it so the controls are easier to play. So you can pull off special moves a lot easier. People are like, I don't know what you're complaining about. Because, like, they're almost impossible to pull off in this. I was about to pull off a hurricane kick there. Which is really wonky looking. Trying to pull a fireball. Yeah, so the 30th anniversary collection, they actually made it a lot easier to pull out the moves, so... They basically made special moves pretty much random to come out. Because they wanted people to be like, wow, what was that? And then, like, you know, try to figure it out. But even if you knew how to do it, it still doesn't work. If you land a dragon punch on somebody, it's almost an instant kill. It usually is for a lot of characters. Same thing with a fireball, too. If you manage to hit him with a super, it is crazy damage. Or a special move, I should say. and then for whatever reason you're about to blow up. It's like Street Fighter tournament, sure, you just blow up. Hitboxes are kind of a joke too. So I was so surprised when I saw Street Fighter 2 enter an arcade. I'm like, they made a sequel to this game, really? So I remember playing this, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it looks like this would be really simple. This controls very poorly. So that 30th anniversary collection really made things better. Made the game playable. Oh, managed to pull a fireball finally. Well, it didn't even hit him, so he didn't miss anything. The only way you can play as Ken is if you play it as player 2. That was it. There was no other character selected. It was Ken versus Ryu. Or Ryu. Oh, it's really not fun at all. That's why, like I said, that's why I was so amazed that this game got a sequel of all games. It's like, it's terrible, not fun to play. Just literally like just like button mashing the entire time, just to show it off what gaming used to be like. What the fighting genre used to be like before Street Fighter 2 came along and fixed up everything. So yeah, that's that. Alright, let's pick one more game for the evening here. Alright, let's see. I wonder how this will work. Might need special configuration for this, I'm not sure. Okay, so it's the bad EEPROM for the world set. Let's try this. Do I have just a bad set entirely? Jeez. Well, crap. It's like every single version of G.I. Joe I have is completely broken. It's like, yeah, this is a game you don't see streamed very often. Let's do this. Guess not. Let's see if my MAME set works. I know we're looking at a black screen right now. Nope, that shit crashed. Son of a bitch. Here we go. Okay, I think we got success finally. I don't know if this is set up correctly. We're going to find out real fast. Cool. Yeah, for whatever reason, something has gone wrong in the, Yeah, something's gone wrong definitely inside the ROM set for itself, so... Snake Eyes.
Mission 1.
Blue Ku Klux Klan? Kind of. It always confused me as a child watching this show. It's like, how can you tell if anyone wins a battle? I mean, knowing it's half the battle and the other half is clearly red and blue lasers, but like, no one ever died or anything. It's like, how can you tell who won a battle? Uh-oh. We're off to a great start already. Thought I had everything configured. There we go. Okay. Yeah, when I grew up, this show franchise was the franchise to watch. This, Transformers, He-Man, terrorism, all the rage.
Mission 1. Yo, Joe!
Yeah, it was pretty much for your time, really. G.I. Joe was like a mid to late 80s type deal. I mean, it actually been around for like longer than that. I mean, G.I. Joe had been around as toys and stuff for many years, but as like a TV show franchise, it was like mostly the 80s. Oh, the Gymnastic Twins, I don't remember their names. Crimson Guard Commanders. Yeah, control for this is not as good as you think it would be. Yeah. G.I. Joe, historically accurate, as discovered on a Wurzel's stream to be the first use of the dab. Yeah, this is when you definitely use the turbo button to hold down to, like, for rapid fire. This game really needs like a dodge button to like quickly move you out of the way, like almost like Cabal did. It's cool. As you're running up on the base, you can see it a long way in the distance, and then if you get closer to it, it's a tank specialist, Metalhead. I'm just getting the Konami Flash. Means I'm actually doing something to him. That's good. So Konami games had always had orchestral hits. You can always hear it was very you know you're playing a Konami game just based on the sound. Should have played Sunset Riders. That was a lot more fun. Cobra's weapons plant. Actually, that screaming is from... Yeah, that is Sunset Riders, actually. Baroness, who's wearing purple instead of black for some reason. Okay. Wow, health power up. I was not expecting that. It's actually easier than all the other bosses I've fought so far. Go figure that logic.
Mission 2.
God, that was only mission 1? Corps Commander threatens to launch powerful missiles target all over the world unless G.I. Joe targets lay down something. Tries his best to discover Cobra's secret military base to stop them from launching their missiles. G.I. Joe discovers, in the nick of time, Cobra's base in the deepest part of the jungle. This is it, the final battle! Real American hero! Welcome to the jungle. I hear they have fun in games. If Axl Rose was to be believed. I don't know. I just know that I like it when a plan comes together. Hannibal taught me that. Yes, by all means, it's the best they're not expecting it. They're looking for a camouflage base, not something that's big and blue. It's kind of smart in that way. They're like, dude, this can't be it. It's bright and blue. It's obvious. Has to be some kind of trick. Make sure you land like a couple miles back, kilometers back too, so you can fight your way through unnecessary things that they should have used, like, you know, ground support airstrikes for, just to clear out the way for you. But apparently everybody else is incompetent, which is why they're sending one person to do everything. I mean, it's all a straight line. I mean, just take a B-52 and just carpet bomb everything straight in the way. Wouldn't be hard to do at all, really.
Your days are numbered.
You know, it was the 80s, it was a different time. They're all about the neon colors. Let me pick that up. Pretty sure this is an emulation error. Yeah. It's like I've never played this far into the game before, so I'm wondering like how long it goes on for, to be honest. This is like definition of quarter muncher, but that's true. So apparently this is supposed to be like a water effect in front of me, but being 2.0.9 or point 0, yeah, 0.209 is what I'm playing on. Does not seem to be emulating this correctly. It's kind of humorous to see like all these like water effects when people just coming out of what looks like the mud. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. It's always fun there. Catch you next time. Not sure what we'll be playing, but it'll be something. Finally, Cobra Commander launches the missile battle shit to conquer the world. Final battle between G.I. Joe and Cobra starts now. Expect to come next. The game is not over yet. Oh look, it's like the end of, Return of Star, or the Last Skywalker, or whatever the movie was called. Garbage is what I call it. Let's go charging across the deck of a ship, sure. A starship, why not? Where's my horse? Let's just stick with Duke. No real need to keep switching each time.
Long live Cobra, the greatest!
That's how a Cobra Commander sounds like. Not even close. Holy crap. That threw me off. It was a robot! Bullet Sponge, the boss! There we go, finally get the flashing red. Yay! Yeah, it really cracks me up when you have... like, oh, we're gonna make it sound like the, we're gonna make it sound like the real person, and it's like, not really. Make it sound like the show, not quite. It was not over yet. Yeah, because you have extra credits, it's gonna keep looping you through, so... But with that, though... And here comes Nibix right at the very end. What's up, Nibix? Glad to see you at the last second here as I wrap things up. Yep. Unless you got an arcade game for me to play, I'm gonna call it quits. But for you, I might play one more. If you have an arcade game to suggest. A good one to suggest, I should say. Was it an arcade game? It's gotta be an arcade game, though. That's the theme for tonight. Super Pac-Man. By Midway. You and no one else. I think this is the one I have no idea how to play. Oh god, the controls. You gotta be super accurate. Button go faster. Okay, that's good to know. This appears to be maximum speed. Oh, on the super pellet, okay. Okay, so you gotta get everything on the board, okay. So, like, I got everything I wanted, what the hell? Yeah, there you go, now I see what you're talking about. But half the trouble, though, is like trying to basically get everything you need. And also, like, control it properly, too, because this game does not control the best on MAME. It'll never catch me. I'm not sure why the game is hitching like that. Jesus. It's a feature? It throws me off. I'm like, oh god, what did I do? Alright, one more time. Down. Jay did. Jay was around. I did, Dragon's Lair. And I think that was pretty much it. Everything else I just kind of played what I wanted to. That was Dragon's Lair. It's pretty much as simple as it is at the home port, which is a little wonky to get working right. No, it wasn't. I actually had to install the game. It was a technicality since it was an arcade game. You can get to work at MAME through Daphne, but it's such a pain in the ass to try to track down the actual game itself. It's not worth it, so I just have the GOG port of it. It did. Yay! Well, at least I got, like, not even to the high score. Alright, no! Now it's the end of the stream. Alright, so thanks again to everyone showing up. Jay, Nimix, Hold Your Fire, had Bren Fu follow me earlier too. Always cool. Yep, it's the end. I've been playing for a while. Hands are getting stiff. It's time to quit. So, usual times we'll be streaming should be, let's see. It's now Friday. It's like Sunday the 18th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't know when it is. Type into Google. Keep an eye on it. Tell you where you are in the world. Keep an eye also on my Twitter, Warsaw555, so you'll know exactly what's coming up, because I don't know. Have a couple different ideas, thinking maybe I should start a Bravely Default playthrough. It's an RPG, it's 3DS, that'd be kind of interesting. I could play Earthbound and just troll everybody who shows up, tell me I'm playing it wrong. I have an idea for a couple maybe Sega Genesis shmups, or just in general, so a couple of ideas to kick around, and there's, of course, there's also more games on the second chances, like Devil May Cry 5, but I'd have to install that, so we'll see how that goes. So I've got a couple of different ideas kicking around, so we'll see how it plays out, and I'll figure it out by Sunday at least, so hopefully see y'all there.